Hi, this is just a quick video that I'm putting together for Ubersaurus. He's a member of Atari Age, and there's been a thread in the Astrocade forums, or the Astrocade subforums of the forum area, and the thread is called Best Basic Games. And in this thread we've been talking about how to load up basic games and what some of the best basic games are. And the subject came up of games that require extra RAM, and there aren't really that many examples of them out there, and I've kind of just picked an example that I played today just by coincidence, and this game is going to be called Snackby. It was written by Ken Lill. He released it in 1988, which is probably a lot later than most people are aware that games were being written in BASIC for the Astrocade. The version I'm going to be playing is on the Ultimulti cartridge. I have several versions of this cartridge. I currently have in the 3.0 version, which I think there's only been a few of those made, but I think this actual game is on every version of the Ultimulti card, so it wouldn't make a difference which one you have. The game requires Blue RAM Basic, and it can be loaded from tape if you have a Blue RAM Basic, or you can use it with Blue RAM Basic if you have Ken Lill's and Mike White's Lil White RAM, which is a 32K RAM expansion for the Astrocade, which has some extras. Like you can switch in and load cartridges from tape and things like that. It's a pretty neat little device. I don't have a Blue RAM, or technically I have a Blue RAM, but it's lent out. So I just use this. And since Ken Lill wrote this game, he has a few things to say about it. And he says, this game is similar to Caterpillar, except that you have a maze that you are going through. When you chomp up a bit, you get longer. And he says that it is possible to get all of the bits without dying. You die when you either back over yourself or you try to cross yourself. And when he says you can compare it to Caterpillar, he's referring to another Astrocade game called Caterpillar by Thad Pro, whose real name is Kevin O'Neill. That game was published in 1983 in the Niagara BUG Bulletin in the September issue, and it was republished in 1984 in the Arcadian newsletter. And this game, once you see it, it reminds me of Nibbler. And I asked Ken today in an email, today being August 3rd, 2017, if this game of his is actually based on the arcade game. He says he doesn't really remember where the game Snake Snack comes from, so but he's pretty sure it's just based on Caterpillar and a few other maze games. So that's all there is about that. So I'm going to load up the game as I would load up any game from this cartridge. And it loads up a little oddly, because what you have to do is first you select this game, and I have it already selected with the dip switches. And once oops, that's what happens. So that black screen, by the way, is the timer going out. It's called the, it just blanks your screen so you don't have to worry about your screen getting burn-in. So I'm going to select the game. So I select number 1. Now what it's telling me to do is I need to change the dip switches on the cartridge. And right now I can actually eject the cartridge if I wanted to and put in a Blue RAM Basic cartridge if I had one, which I don't, but the multicart has that. So if I put it into positions 0001 and then 1111, which is the position or hex for 1F, then that is Blue RAM. So let's do that. I'm switching, and you might be able to hear me doing that. I press the equal sign, and now his game is loaded. I'm not very good at this game. This game isn't really a great example of what Blue RAM Basic can do, but it's an okay example. You've got a few colors going on at once. The game has multiple. I already messed up. Let's see. The game has multiple mazes. If I can clear this one, which I probably can't. See if I can't get myself some space here. Ack. I'm just going to eat my own tail here in a minute. Well, there's one explosion. And let's try this again. And right here, these little I think these are supposed to be the bits. Alright, so I've cleared a screen. And I'm on to the second screen. My score is 310. And I think my top score is like 400 something. I've only played this game a few times. I like it though, it's good enough. And honestly, any game that is written in BASIC and works as well as this does, the control works really well. And it's fun to play. Oops. Alrighty. I went back on myself. That was silly. Let's see if I can clear this maze. That would make me happy. There we go. Ooh, invisible maze? I didn't even know this was on here. This is the furthest I've ever gotten. Whoops! Oh, that's evil. Ken, I'll tell you, this game ain't easy when you make me have an invisible maze. I do like that you get to see what the maze looks like for a minute. Oh my goodness. Ken, I'm gonna get you for this. Oh, wow. Well, I think that's my last guy. Yeah, it sure is. So my high score here is 1350. Maybe if anyone else has a Astrocade high score, excuse me, if anyone else has this, they can try to beat my score. But you'd have to have the Ultimulti cart and a RAM expansion or some other way to load the game. But it's worth playing. It's pretty fun, and it's quite action-packed for a basic game, and it works pretty well. There's other examples of games that use Blue RAM Basic. But this is a good one. It's fun, and get a chance to try it out. Thanks for watching.